Well, for the holidays this year, I drove down to Florida looking for a little warm weather. I have been eyeing a couple remote primitive campgrounds down in southern Florida. So I packed up the truck tent and a whole bunch of camping gear, pointed it south, and just started driving. I drove for a day and a half down I-75, passing through Cincinnati at rush hour, which was not fun, and Atlanta right at dawn on Saturday morning, which is probably the best time to get through that 11-lane nightmare of hot Atlanta. Well, here we are at Panther Pond State Forest in southern Florida. Doing a little truck camping. Nice little setup here. Got the solar going. Tent in the back of the truck. There's only one other group here, guy and his kid. Nice place, quiet, very remote. Thought we'd take a look around. There's a couple drive-up spots, no reservation needed, but the nice ones you got to do a reservation. There's about 15 or so sites here. I gotta walk up number 6. Personally, I think number 7 or number 9. Big enough for even a big rig. Probably 2 of the better ones. Take a walk down here. There was somebody in number 11 this morning, but they left. That's a nice big site. Actually, I believe they were in number 13, which is also a walk up. Yeah, I think they were over here. Beautiful, quiet place. Yeah, that's a nice one. So about a third of them are walk-ups. The rest are reservable. Panther Pond. Though none of the sites are on the actual pond, it's about a 2-minute walk over to the pond. I think 15 would be your closest one. Here's the pond. over here on the end is a dumpster and a couple porta potties. And that's about it for this primitive campground. Quiet, remote, just what I was looking for. Well, it's Christmas morning. I'm out here in a state forest in southern Florida, whose name I cannot pronounce, on a boardwalk out in the middle of a slough. 65 degrees and gorgeous, heading to 75 later today. And it's quiet, peaceful, and I'm squinting into the sun, but it's pretty out here. I'll turn you around and let you see. It's gorgeous. Christmas morning, southern Florida. Well, it's Christmas morning and I have left Panther Pond and moved about an hour and a half south to a place called Bear Island Campground. One of the most remote campgrounds that I have found in the state of Florida. It's 20 miles down this little gravel road called Turner River Road. And as you can see, it goes right under I-75. There's no exit. We're going right under I-75 right here. We're heading north. And about 5 more miles, 2 more miles, is Bear Island Campground. State forest campground, primitive, out in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, it's about 20 miles down this gravel road. But this gravel road's pretty good shape. Little bit of washboard here and there, but real minor. And we're going to check this place out. If there's any openings, I'm going to stay here a couple days or repositioning again. We'll see how it looks. Well, here we are at Site 30, as you can see. Bear Island Campground, part of the Big Cypress National Park. I'm here on Christmas Day. Probably one of the most remote drive-up campgrounds that I could find in Florida. I have one of the smaller sites. Site 30. Yeah, you have to drive down 20 miles of gravel road to get to this campground, and there's nothing, not even a driveway on that gravel road for the entire 20 miles. You see, you got the solar going. I'm gonna drive back, walk back here. Tents up on the truck. Gazelles up. Got here about an hour ago. Still setting up. You can see it's a typical national park primitive setup. The fiberglass picnic table on a concrete pad, fire pit, something to hang a lantern by. Very small. There's a lot bigger sites here. I just happened to grab one that I could just tuck away into. And yeah, this is it. Bear Island Campground, part of the Big Cypress National Park, Florida, 2018, Christmas Day. 75, beautiful, sunny day. Well, after spending a couple days at Bear Island and exploring the nearby Everglades and Marco Islands, as well as doing lunch over in Naples, I headed back to Panther Pond for another week of camping before I had to head back north towards home. Overall, it was a good trip and one I'll probably repeat at some point. Had a lot of fun and had a lot of good weather. Thanks for watching.